Good morning, afternoon or evening, depending on what time of day you're watching this and whereabouts in the world you are. I'm MoD, this is American Truck Simulator, and today I'm going to be showing you the Kenworth W900 that's recently introduced by SCS software into the game. But first I'm going to attempt to introduce a couple of mods to my game. I haven't been modding before in terms of trucks. I've only added trailers, physics, weather, never any trucks. So today's two trucks I'm going to introduce to you all are the Kenworth K100 and the Volvo VNL 670. Without further ado, let's get started. Okay, so we're going to kick off today's episode with the Kenworth K100. This is a mod put together by Solaris36, and as you can see, it's pretty. This almost looks like it should actually be in the game. Look at that, that's so ornate and pretty. Let's customize the configuration of this thing. Is it just me, or does this look like the truck that was in Terminator 2? It does a bit, doesn't it? Let's see what we can actually do, because this is my first time actually loading a truck up as a mod. I've not done it in Euro Truck Simulator. This is the first time I've ever done it in this. So let's actually see what we can do. Standard or Aerodyne? Oh god, that's nasty. They're both quite nice actually, aren't they? Let's go for the standard one. Okay. This is also apparently my first time in the modding menu in the game as well. Cat 3406C. We have them where I work. The biggest we handle, I think, is the C175, which goes into a train. So I don't think we're going to see the C175 in this, but bloody hell. I'll put a 3406 in there. Thank you very much. An EA. I'll have to tell one of the guys at work about that tomorrow. Going on to the interior. Oh, wow. This is actually really, really pretty. Can we see any further behind us? No. Can we look out the window? No, but we don't need to, because look at those mirrors. Wow, they're shiny and chrome. It's a standard interior. There's a fan, there's a CB radio, there's a normal radio. I'm not entirely sure what that is there. Speaker on the left. Speaker on the right. This is nice. I like this. GMT Transport. Act 2 Popcorn? Okay. Bicentennial. Cat. Ha! Ha! I might actually go for that one. Clouds. This. Oh, okay. I found a winner. We're going to be a Decepticon. Heavy Haulage Australia. John Deere. Market Basket. And a special. That's special. Decepticon or Cat. I think we're going to have to go Cat. Front bumper. Chrome. Ha! That's evil. I like that. Chrome with grill. An chrome with grill. Chrome with grill. On the front sun visor. Nah, that's overkill, that is. Horn. Big horn. Or a chrome light. So there's a lot we can play with here. A hell of a lot. What can we modify inside here then? Chrome on the front. Chrome on the side. Sun visor. And I do believe that's it for the interior. Oh, I did not see that on the back when we were making our original purchase. So this is our very first This is our very first truck. It's a Kenworth W900, as we already discussed, made by Solaris36. Let's fire it up and see what it sounds like. Rumbles. I like that. Lights up nicely. Oh god, that's got a vicious kick to it. Okay. Yellow indicators, excellent. Mod likes this. Mod likes yellow indicators on his vehicle. You did not just drive into us, you didn't. Good. God, that's beefy. Change from all the gears how quickly? I could probably double shift. Yes. Very good. Oh God. She's a beast. Why would you want any of a truck? This is amazing. Wow. What's the in-cab view like? I think we already know, but... Oh God, she steers. I like this. She steers. There's a turbo on this, I'm sure. Of course there is. And I should know what the 3406 is like from work. I've handled enough of them. I think it's got... How is it, 1 or 2? I think it's just the 1. I'm going to have to ask when I'm at work next. Oh shit. Over there. Over there. Oh, Tramler. Oh my God, this is amazing. This is a racing truck. I think when I eventually do the cannonball run with Locke, we're gonna have to set some sort of rules, like vanilla trucks only, for example, because this is amazing. Get out of the way. Look how big that mirror is! Oh my God, that's incredible! What was that one like? Not much better. Oi! Is everybody else going to keep just... Yeah, just go. Go. Double shift. Over there we go, over there we go. Oh my God, this is amazing. Oh, we're down to a little truck. I actually think I'm in love with this. Also, I just realised, still in San Francisco. If this is Euro truck, we'd have left by now. Oh my God, this is amazing. Very much all of the yes. Let's take this thing into on the straight line, see what it can do. I don't think we need to worry about taking a load with this just yet. I just want to play with the truck. This 15, 16. How many gears has this got anyway? We're going to have to find out the fun way because we're about to run out of road. 18. 18 and brake! 75 to 0 quite quickly. Couldn't be impressed, guys. That was good. That, I actually think this is my new favourite truck. Okay guys, so I've decided I'm going to do a job after all. We've picked up 7 tons worth of cars from a dealership in San Francisco and we're going to be taking them to Oakland. So without further ado, let's... Bear in mind I've got the best cat engine we can fit, which is the 3406E, was it fitted? We shouldn't be surprised about how much grunt this thing's got, but oh my God, this is incredible. Well, I know it's only 7 tons behind us, should have gone for a heavier load, but this is the shortest trip on the map, and I honestly, I just wanted to do a short job just because I can. This is going to be very, very interesting for me. Just pull out into traffic, just like that. Straight out into traffic. In 5th gear. Mod is loving this. Shame the dials are a bit grey. Ooh. Mustn't forget, I'm in a left-hand drive vehicle. I've got to remember whereabouts on the road I am. It's so much more different compared to a right-hand drive vehicle. I don't know how you guys at home could do it if you drive in Europe or in America, you know? I don't get it, I really don't. It's so utterly bizarre and foreign and alien. But I'm sure you guys could turn around to me and go, Mod, you're the one that drives on the wrong side of the road, shut up. To which I go, no guys, no. I'm right, you're wrong. Anyway, I believe this is our turning here. Let's see if we can take it at speed with the trailer. The answer to that is a yes. Fuck yes. Ah, yes, 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 yes. I'm loving this truck. This is incredible. It's a bit high pitched. I wonder if it's how it's supposed to sound in real life. Yes, our customer expects delivery. 40 mile an hour, doing a turn, which is very, very sharp. Big mirror is still very big. Somebody catching us? At this speed? I don't think so, buddy, pal, guy, friend. Okay, 75 mile an hour. We do actually get a bit of body roll here. Whoa! Part of me is wondering if this has been modded correctly, actually. This is a bit too fast around corners. But this is a proper little racing truck, I like it. I should put the download link for this one in the description so you guys can have a play and tell me what you think. If you want to know how to install it, go to my last video, have a look there. Do-do-do-do-do. And here we are, going to complete the job now. Easy park. And honestly, I like this truck quite a lot. It handles really, really nicely. It's got a lot of power if you've got the right engine in it. But I am wondering if it's actually realistic to the game. If you want to have a laugh and just piss about playing with a truck that's overpowered, this is the truck for you. I like this truck. If you're a purist and you want your truck to actually handle with a bit of precision, and not so much precision, accuracy, body roll and everything, then I don't know if you're going to get as much enjoyment out of this one as I have. So honestly, if you want just to have a lark about, this is a great truck. If you want something a bit more serious, it's not quite for you. So I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10 if you're a purist, and a 9 out of 10 if you're in it for the fun. Now the next one on our list is the Volvo VNL 670. This is created by a few people actually that have collaborated towards this one, because this is a modification of a truck that exists as a mod for Euro Truck Simulator 2. So this is by Adaref, Martinezio, Ventires, Zilpzalf, Nordish, Cizak, Samson, Scania 124L, Lugi, Kamazaka, Snecco, Truckmaniac, Pierky 145, the Volvan GT4, AU44, Big Bob, Ohaha. Ohaha! Ohaha's one of the forum devs, if I remember rightly. But anyway, this is it. This is our little bad boy here. Looks alright, doesn't it? Apart from the fact it's in brown. It's got a very stub nose to it, hasn't it? I wonder if it's designed specifically for the American market. But anyway, let's customize our configuration. We'll pick from the cabs first. We can only have sleeper in this particular mod. Okay. And we can have normal, mid lift, or tail lift. We'll go for tag lift. That's my favourite configuration, if I'm honest. Engines. Start off with a C13. I'm going to ignore all the others. Cat's my favourite brand of engine, for obvious reasons. So I'm going to go for... Okay, there's a C15 there. I like the look of the C15. We haven't had a C15 to work for a while, actually, come to think about it. For those of you watching this that don't watch any of my other videos, I'm a forklift driver at a Caterpillar finning facility. Power Systems, specifically. And all we do at Power Systems is engines. Usually for boats and oil rigs and other big industrial applications. Quarries, there's another one. But I've never known our engines be used, well, our engines, Caterpillar engines, be used in trucks. So this, playing this and seeing cat in the description has actually excited me somewhat, because we have C15s and 3406s and C18s at work. The biggest we handle on a day-to-day basis is a C32. Maybe a 3516, that's a step up from the 3506. Now, we're going to go for this 750 horsepower one, because I like the power. Standard interior, yeah, it's very nice. It looks very nice indeed. It looks like your typical Volvo interior, does it not? Yes, it does. Yes, it does. And liveries, we've got the stock, bog standard ones. That looks particularly rancid, does it not? That'll do. That will do. Now, in terms of accessories for the truck, what can we actually do to this one? The usual Euro Truck style modifications everywhere. Accessories. Flags? Ha! Let's go for the curtains, because why not? Or Vimpel as it's called there for some American style single. I like it. And so onto the interior. We should be able to do a bit more to the interior. Mirror, flaggy things. Well, it looks like that's all we can do to this. And oh wow, I thought it was leopard skin for a second. So we'll confirm that purchase and we shall take our truck for a spin. And here it is, our brand new Volvo. The VNL 670. It's very nice, don't you think? Well, I'm not too sure on its aesthetics, if I'm honest. It does look a tad peculiar, let's say. I do like the paintwork on it. But now I'm going to have to get into the thing and see how it drives. Right, I suppose first things first, let's take a look around. Yep, it's a Volvo. Yep, it's big and ugly and nasty. And let's fire up the engine. That's a proper horn. Okay, it reverses. It's got a long wheelbase. This is probably going to understeer like a pig. But again, you couldn't tell, just like the W900, you couldn't tell this is made by a modder. It looks like it's made by the actual SCS people. Yeah, that's so a big compliment to the modders. Oh no, this is definitely a proper truck in terms of handling. Slow, understeery. I'm not going to enjoy this one, I don't think. Certainly not as much as I did the W900. Which, in case you hadn't quite got the hint, I liked that one. So, in cab view. Oh, I could because of those mirrors we could place the front end of the cab. Excellent. Oh god, that's a big shiny dash, isn't it? Now it's all lit up and everything. Let's come out the yard this way. Hello, forklift guys in your warehouse. How do you do? That's a really tiny warehouse. How are you supposed to do anything in there safely? Jeez. Anyway, because you know, Mod's totally an expert, right? So here we are. We're going along with our new cargo. How heavy is this? 14 tons of tyres. Okay. Well, so far so good. 10th gear, pulling along quite effortlessly. That may or may not have been my fault. There's a red light and I went through it. Pulls away quite nicely, especially if it's in a high enough gear. Let's see what sort of speed we can get up to. We're going to have to get to a freeway, and then we'll see what sort of speeds it can get to. But in terms of city handling, it's not as entertaining as the W900, but it goes around corners decently enough. Long wheelbase makes it nice and stable. Decent speed in the steering. Go on, let me through, try to overtake a boy. And it looks like we're about to get our chance to find out how we're looking on the handling front, on the speed front, sorry, because it looks like we're about to come up to a freeway. Okay, we're going down the down ramp, and now we're going to put our foot down and see what this thing can do. 18 gears of joy, with 14 tons of tyres, and a 750 horsepower engine. This could be interesting. Looks like there's a way station up ahead. I wonder what happens if we skip a way station. I guess if we get invited to pull over at this way station, or any way station at some point, we'll just keep on going and see what happens. Why did you just pull in front of me, you tit? I'm sure he's got his reasons. No, we don't need to stop. Keep going. 16th gear, 60 mile an hour. 17th gear. It's very stable. Very stable. Very much enjoying this truck. Do I want to go to the way station? I've already established we don't want to go to the way station, just so we can see what happens. I imagine just a stupid fine, which we're not going to see because we've disabled the traffic transgressions. Oh, we've got a green light. Is it because we turned penalties off and everything? I imagine so. No major dramas as yet. Let's see if we can drive in. That's a new one, I think. It almost feels like a normal view, that one. Up a gear. Lol. There's a lot of traffic in this game. And I'm holding it all up. Come along, truck. The truck with no name. Up that hill reasonably nicely. There we go, start accelerating again, now we're at the top of the hill. American Truck Simulator. Long wheelbase, nice and stable, doesn't want to flip over, good for cruising at long speeds. Long distances, high speed cruising, yeah. Decent truck, has to be said. Honestly, I'm not sure about the aesthetics of it though, but it's not a bad truck. And there's our parking bay, okay. I do like that compared to Euro Truck Simulator, some of these bays are actually quite hard to park in. We're talking a minimum amount of space, so you have to really get your turning points bang on. It's good practice. Good practice. And also a good challenge for anybody that's used to it in Euro Truck Simulator. Is this a first time park? Oh, nearly. Nearly a first time park. But that wasn't bad. Park. So there we have it. That's... Oh, stop moving, truck. There we have it. It is the Volvo VNL 670. It's not as fun as the Kenworth, but it is a solid, reliable, dependable truck. I'm sure if you modded it the way you wanted it with engines and gearboxes, it'd be exactly how you'd like it in terms of power application and handling. It's no different though to any of the Peterbilt, I'd say. So I'd have to give this a 8 out of 10. Why such a score if you're going to, you know, basically say it's not what you're looking for, mod? Because it might be what others are looking for. Am I doing this based on my opinion or what I think would appeal to the masses? And I think this would appeal to the masses. This seems to me to be a good truck. Just because it doesn't appeal to me. Otherwise, you know, if it was all up to me, I'd just go for Kenworth W900s all day long. But I think this would appeal to a lot of people. It's got quite a few options for customization. It's got decent power. It doesn't flip over. What more could you want for out of an American truck? Or an American model truck? So there you go. I hope that explains the reasoning behind that. And onwards to our next truck. And here we are. The most recent addition to vanilla American Truck Simulator, the Kenworth W900. There's a fair few variants of this one, but generally they boil down to this one, which is the day cab. That's another day cab. Studio sleeper, which is the one you may have seen a few times in the movies. It's even got windows at the back, so you can have a proper little studio cab there. And it's also got the Aero Cab edition, which is basically just this stupid edition on the top, which looks, in my opinion, stupid. Does it do the job though? I'm sure it does. But for this, we're going to take a normal W900. We're going to customize the configuration of it, and we're going to see what we can and can't do to this thing. So we can have the day cab, this studio cab looks cool. I don't mind the studio cab. Aero sleeper, no. So do we stick with the day cab or the studio cab? Let's go with studio. Because it looks more like the truck that we all know and love from the movies. Or we can go for a super-sized fuel capacity, can we? So we can have steps there, or we can have tiny steps. But wow, you get a mammoth tank on it. You really do. Cummins rings a bell. But we can have a Caterpillar C15. I will take a Caterpillar C15, thank you very much. Modern interior. Oh, okay, ICS, well done. This looks nice. This looks very nice. And the classic interior? Oh, it's changed some bits for wood. Modern interior looks better though, in my humble opinion. Where's the steampunk jobs that we're supposed to have gotten? Vintage red? That looks like Starsky and Hutch. Hot flames. Change the black for blue, and you've got Optimus Prime from the horrible movies that don't exist. That's a proper custom job if you're living that way. Rattlesnake? Oh god. Eastbound down, loaded up and truckin'. We're gonna do what they say can't be done. And Uncle Sam, doesn't he look damn right super? That looks cheap. Bumper standard, bumper modern, bumper shield, bumper firefly, bumper quarter. Oh, that looks suitably beefy. Looks like the land train from Grand Theft Auto. But we'll go for standard, I think, or shield. Yeah, that one will do. Moving on to the interior, there's quite a lot we could change in the interior by the look of it. Hood mirror, stupid deflector that we don't want. Up top, sun visor, mirror. So really, we can't actually change anything in the cab. We actually can't change anything in the cab. That's disappointing, SES. Because considering this is one of your trucks, you can mod more in the Volvo. That's disappointing, SES. You miss a trick with that one. And I'm also disappointed that steampunk skins aren't compatible with this one. So here we are, new truck, the new one from Kenworth, which isn't the new one, it's the old one. It looks alright, it does the job. But you know what we're going to have to do now? We're going to have to fire it up and go for a spin. And there's a freeway right there. Oh god, it's got a stupid horn. It's very long nose on it. Very long nose. Slow steering is slow. It's loud though. Bloody hell. All of the understeer, please. Thank you very much. It's so big, I think we'd probably be better off doing it in cabin. Oh, look at the length of that nose. That's amazingly long. That visor, actually, in hindsight, doesn't help much at all, does it? Bloody hell. But that is the way a nose on an American truck should be. Long and fearsome and powerful and beefy. It just feel lazy, though. Although that said, we're doing 30 mile an hour in 10th gear, 36, 35 even. Okay. It feels lazy, but we actually are shifting along at quite a rate considering. Very hard to place on the road, this truckers. Very hard. Because that nose is so misleading. You want to keep bringing it over to the left, and you shouldn't be bringing it to the left. And then, are you too far over to the right? And the answer is no, but what if you are? What if you hit something? And then you find out the hard way, won't you? I do not like that horn, though, it has to be said. I do not like that they've essentially reused the classic horn. Okay, see how close we are to that car in front? Let's see how close we are. Yeah. Okay, so if we park here, that car in front is completely invisible, right? This goes back to what I was saying before about blind spots. That car is now how scary is that? That car in front was essentially invisible. It doesn't help that this thing's got how many wheels at the back? 8 wheels at the back in a long wheel space configuration. That might explain the chronic understeer and its general sluggishness. But I imagine, once we actually get going, this will be a really, really nice one to drive on the freeways. How many reverse gears have we got? 4 of them. Oh, lovely. Just in case you decide, you know, you didn't have enough ways of going in reverse. This is a great big lumbering beast, and in terms of that, I'd say SCS have actually scored quite well. Because, you know, I imagine the reason they've included this one before any other old truck is for nostalgia. And I imagine this one rings quite true in a nostalgic sense for many a player out there. Or maybe it's the one people recognise the most. For me, it'd probably be the truck from Duel, and I think that one was a Mack, which is neither a Peterbilt nor a Kenworth. Although, you know what? I've got my phone to hand. I'm going to look it up now. Steven Spielberg Duel.
Here is some information about Duel.
If anybody wondering, Duel is basically a battle between a man in a sedan and a guy in a truck. Very good, actually, very good. Peterbilt 281. Oh, so I was wrong, it wasn't a Mac. Peterbilt 281, please. Anybody that does mods, I want a Peterbilt 281 so I can reenact Duel. I like that the towns in this, the cities, are so big. That's one thing SCS definitely got right. Is that a skate park? Oh wow, it's a skate park. That's awesome. That's some hotel type park there, because there's the hotel to go with it. Come on, let's just get to a freeway so I can see what this thing can do. Inside cities, this thing is frustrating. I don't like it. I want to know what it can do on the open road. Oh, this looks like there's a freeway coming up, so I'll rejoin you all there. Welcome back, people. So, welcome back even. So here's the freeway. It looks like we're going straight over it. Not to worry. We'll just start putting our foot down now and see what this thing could do anyway. Yes, that we should do. Oh, did not like that, did not like that, did not like that. Yep, the truck did not like that. Oh, we're about to join a freeway. Excellent. Oh, joy, we're about to leave a freeway. Oh god, there's horrible understeer there. Horrible understeer. Mod no likey understeer. Look at that air filter there. Isn't that some great chroming on it? I mean, I'm looking at it, that actually genuinely looks like chrome. This, now what I think about it, this steering wheel genuinely looks shitty and plastic. The rest of the dash is, well, too far away to tell. Equally lacking, I suppose? I think at some point I'm going to have to get rid of that stupid visor there. That's unnecessary, I would say. Now where are we dropping this? Ah, okay, right there. Don't have it pointing in a sensible direction then, will you? Just, you know, make me do the whole spin around thing. Let's see how easy this is to park. In long wheelbase configuration, no. Just definitely not. Actually, is this going to be a first time park? It might be. First time park! Awesome! This makes me a happy mod. So, SES's Kenworth W900. It looks the part. Sounds alright apart from lacking in modification options. Considering they let you have a modern interior, you'd think they'd allow you to do other modern options, such as felty things, flappy things in the window, maybe some extra shiny things up top, you know? Considering how much you can do to trucks normally, this is disappointing in terms of customization. And then you, in long wheelbase format, you've got the horribly chronic you've got the horrible understeer. I'm sorry, I think SCS have missed the point in this one. If you're in for nostalgia and all that, it's great. But if you want an experience that's going to make your trucking career worthwhile, this is not the truck for you. This is probably going to be a 6 out of 10 from me. But for now, I think I'm going to go back to the Kenworth. And I want to have some fun. Right, I'm going to go have me some fun with the Kenworth W100. This truck, I cannot emphasize just how much fun this thing is. I shall see you next time, guys. Leave me 10 thumbs up and I shall do another episode. Leave some suggestions for what mods you'd like to see next. Dream big and I shall see you next time. Go away, copper, you'll never take me alive. Bye bye.